Hi! There are many factors that determine the quantity demanded of any good or service. In this video, we will focus on the one that plays a central role, namely the price of the good or service. I'm sure you already know from personal experience that when the price of a good rises, the quantity demanded falls, and vice versa. When the price of a good falls, the quantity demanded rises. In other words, there's a negative relationship between the quantity demanded and the price of the good. This phenomenon is known in economics as the law of demand. As we will see, it is not always the case that this negative relationship between the quantity demanded and the price of a good holds, but it typically does. And in fact, if you were to start thinking of different goods, and I encourage you to do that, it'd be difficult to find one where this relationship would not hold. Actually, the fact that economists even went ahead and used the word law to describe it is on its own proof that this relationship holds in most cases. Now, in the beginning of this video, I said that there are many factors that determine the quantity demanded. It's just that over here, we are focusing on the price. Based on that, I want to direct your attention to the fact that when we express these relationships, we implicitly assumed that those other factors, besides price, remain constant. In other words, we are doing an all else equal analysis, what is commonly referred to as ceteris paribus analysis. And the reason behind this has to do with the fact that if we hadn't assumed that all those other factors remain constant, then we wouldn't be able to express an exclusive relationship between price and quantity demanded. Another thing I want to direct your attention to has to do with the use of the term demand over here and quantity demanded down here. These two are not the same thing. In economics, quantity demanded refers to the amount of a good that buyers are willing and able to purchase, whereas demand refers to the entire relationship between price and quantity demanded. And as we will see in the next video, the word demand hints to what we will call the demand curve, which is a graph depicting the relationship between the price of a good and the quantity demanded.